Hello, I'm Archbishop Christopher Coyne, and this is Coffee with the Archbishop. And joining me today is Mrs. Tina Poet, the director of my favorite department, the Archbishop's Annual Appeal.
Thank you.
Well, how long have you been doing that?
A long time, over about 16 years.
16 years?
Yeah.
Wow. How do you take your coffee?
Black.
Right on. Some of the people say I don't drink coffee.
Oh.
So it's other things like that.
Love my coffee.
16 years. So you grew up in Connecticut?
I did. I grew up in Brantford. I now live in Wallingford.
Okay.
And I've been in Connecticut all my life.
And you married? Have two
married and two have boys. One is 24 and one is 21.
Okay. One's just one graduated from college.
Providence, yes.
Providence College, and the other one's at Quinnipiac.
Correct.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So still got all these connections, New England connections and all that.
Yeah.
So, you've been very involved with the Archbishop's Annual Appeal. And rather than get into this as kind of a commercial, which, we always look for people to be generous, let's talk about the generosity that flows from the appeal. So, for example, we've raised over almost $500,000 more this year than last year.
Yes.
And that's because people have been so good and so generous. And we've been able to do a lot with that. So, for example, when the food SNAP program was kind of suspended during the government shutdown, I was able to direct $500,000, $500,000, to go directly to the large food banks and the smaller ones that we support. You can talk about
that. It was a wonderful, and we got a lot of phone calls and thanks from different food pantries that were grateful for the promptness in which you stepped up in order to release the funds to go to them. They were very much in a crunch at that point in time.
Yeah, because the money shut down like Friday or Saturday, and we were able to send the checks out on Monday.
On Monday, everything went out.
And people got them. And some of them didn't know they were getting it. It was like a big surprise, too.
No, it was, because we had actually gotten solicitations and phone calls from, if there's any funds, can we please? And the checks are already in the mail to them.
Yeah. And we haven't exhausted the amount of funds that are there.
No.
As people give, especially as we see more coming in, we give more. We use it to help all kinds of different organizations. And it's not just food banks.
No, it's not. We have pregnancy centers. We have PALS, different organizations that help our youth. We have homeless shelters. We have different missions throughout the Archdiocese. We try to reach wellness centers, mental health. For like Wellmore, they do drug treatment. There's a lot of different organizations that we touch. Significant
sums go to Catholic Charities, for example.
Yes.
And so those things that, again, it's a lot of times it's not necessarily direct food giving. That's one of the good things that I like, is that it's not just about giving people something to eat. We have some programs to help raise them out of poverty.
Correct.
So that they can, get out of the cycle of poverty and all that sort of things. You've had some challenges. I think COVID must have been a huge challenge.
COVID was tough. There were a lot of people that weren't going to church at the time, so there was it was difficult to reach people. But the Archdiocese as a whole found a way to stay in touch with people and stay connected. But they found that there was a need for financial support in a lot of different areas at that time, too.
Yeah, I like the fact that all of the groups that we give. So a lot of times I'll get a letter from a group and they'll say, we'd like to be included in your Archdiocesan appeal. And I'll go to you and say, have we given to this group before? And you'll say yes or no.
Right.
And then when you say no, we then have to do the background check.
A little bit of research into why we haven't given to them. They have to follow teachings of the church. It has to be a Catholic, not necessarily a Catholic organization, but a church that doesn't go against the Catholic teachings of the church. Right,
and for example, when they're giving out or taking care of people, we say you can't make distinctions. You can't say we're only going to take care of this group of people and not this group of people.
Correct.
We're only going to take care of Catholic families, or we're only going to take care of these families who are signed up.
Right.
The money goes. Supposed to go out with just very few conditions.
So these organizations, yes, it's supposed to go to them without any prejudice of any kind. They're supposed to be able to help anybody that needs help at the time.
Yeah. Now, this is a little bit of a commercial because we're getting into the middle of November now, close to Thanksgiving, and we are pretty close to $10 million.
We are really close to $10 million.
Yeah.
Right now, we're within $400,000.
Okay.
$10 million, which is the closest we've been in a long time.
Yeah.
We haven't hit $10 million in several years, so this is a really exciting time for us.
Right, and I did at one of our public gatherings, our dinners, thank you dinner to our donors, We gave out 3 big checks to 3 different groups who came up and spoke about Little Sisters of the Poor, the
Camp Rising Sun.
Camp Rising Sun, and the Food Bank.
And Connecticut Food Share.
Food Share. And we gave them significant sums. And I pledged everybody that if we make $10 million, we're going to double what we gave them tonight.
Yeah,
You
which
know.
is an exciting thing.
Yeah, and I think what's exciting is that it's our chance as a church to be generous and to do what we do, you know. And it doesn't go to overhead, doesn't pay for these cameras and things like that. It goes to actual works of ministry in the church and things along those lines. So it's something that I think we should be very proud of as people.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time and your effort in
course.
coming in and having this conversation.
This was an honor. Thank you.
And all the work that you do, they say to people like the living memory, you know, and you've been in the business so long that we can just go in and say, hey, do you remember this? Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. So it's always good to have those kind of people in the building
thank
that
you.
can kind of keep us going in the right direction, as well as the Lord Jesus.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You've been watching Coffee with the Archbishop. I'm Bishop Christopher Coyne of Hartford. God bless.